Hi guys, welcome to TutorCruncher. Today we will be talking about the pay runs feature. Before we get into it, let's first talk about what is a pay run. So pay runs allow you to create a secure CSV export that you can add to external payout systems like Xero, QuickBooks, or TransferWise for bulk payment of payment orders to your tutors. So, for example, if you don't want to pay your tutors one by one because it can be a lot of work, you can pay all your payment orders in one go using the pay run export. So, to do this, the first thing you need to do is make sure that the pay runs feature is enabled. To enable that feature, you need to navigate to System, Settings, Accounting Settings, and General. So here you can see the Use Pay Runs option. So you need to make sure that this checkbox is ticked for you. Once you've ticked this checkbox, it's already ticked for me, so that's all good. Click on Save. Now, the next thing that you need to do is make sure that the tutor that you want to pay using pay runs is here, and they need to have their bank account details saved onto their profile. So to check that, you need to go to their profile, go to the accounting tab, and here you will see the payout bank account option. So for my tutor, June Davis, this has already been added by me. So I get the option to modify bank details if I want to. But you can simply add details if you haven't already. You'll get the option to add bank details if you haven't added that already. And this is how it shows up. We only show the last 2 digits of the sort code and the last 4 digits of the account number for safety purposes. Once you've added these bank details to your tutor account, you then need to raise these payment orders. So to do this, you go to Accounting, Draft Payment Orders, and click on Regenerate. By default, payment orders are only generated for lessons that are associated with a paid invoice, but you can use this checkbox right here to generate payment orders, including items that are not associated with a paid invoice. Now, payment orders for June Davis show up here. So you can just click on this payment order, make sure it's all correct. All the lessons are on there. And when you're happy with this, you can just confirm the payment order. Once you've confirmed it, you can then raise this payment order. And when you raise it, you will automatically be taken to Raised Payment Orders section. Here you see that this payment order, PO54 for June Davis, shows up as unpaid. So now you need to add this item to your pay run. To do that, you can just check this item and add this item to pay run. If you want to add all items to pay run, all the items that are on here, you can do that as well. For now, we're going to add this item to pay run. Now it's been successfully added to pay run and it's going to show up in pay run. Here we go. Now what you want to do is generate the pay run export, because this is the export that you will be adding to your external payout system like Xero or QuickBooks. So when you generate this pay run export, you will get an email with a link to download your pay run export. So once you receive this link, you can get the link here. This is what it looks like. You click on that link here. Click on Pay Run Export, and you will be taken to this page here where you can then download your export. When you click on Download Export, it will automatically get downloaded onto your system, and then you can just simply export this Pay Run Export onto your payout system. There are 2 important things to note here. First, when you create your pay run export, it can be a little bit annoying that you need to go from TutorCruncher to your email and back to TutorCruncher, but this is done for security purposes. The second thing to note here especially is that a few items could not be generated for your pay run export, and that is because James Higgins, Jane, Brian, etc. do not have any bank details added to their profile, which is why it's very, very important for you to first add a tutor's bank details to their profile, and only then you can run the pay run export. Now, once you've done that, you've paid your tutors, it's all good. You need to then mark these payment orders as paid. So for this, you go back to your raised payment orders. You go to the In Pay Run tab, and here you can mark this item as paid. When you click on this button, you can choose the payment date, which is set to today, and the payment method. Now, there are a few options here. You've either paid your tutor through cash, through a credit card or a debit card, transfer-wise. You can also pay your tutors via bank transfer. So you just upload your details onto the online banking system and pay your tutors that way. So you can just select the option and click Save. And here, this payment order has now been marked as paid.